Okay, I was watching my video then, and I saw the sun, and I thought, "Oh my goodness, not no more sun." And good evening, everybody, and welcome to show three. We got another one after Stacey. Then I can go to bed because I am tired. But in the meantime, I love speaking to Stacey because she gave when she comes over and what she's saying. I listen, and we got a lot of listeners who's listening, and I know that we've got quite a lot of people now listening. So I want to speak to Stacey. Stacey, how are you?
I'm just fantastic. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm getting there. I am kind of like I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to be in the moment, as a fellow guest, one of my guests said to me, "Be in the moment." So that's what I'm trying to be. So anyway, so I was reading your title right just now, and I've done it before because we've talked, we've chatted a few times now. And I performance women coach.
Yes.
So tell us what you do.
Okay. So, um, I coach women in a variety of different situations, but the high performance women have a lot of struggles with, you know, big life. I mean, they have a lot going on. Some of them have families too. So, they're working on their career and their family and their husband and all kinds of different hobbies and things going on in life. So, Um, we do a lot of coaching for women in understanding how to cope with stress. If they're having trouble getting their career going forward, we start out with sometimes women aren't sure whether they're doing what they really love. They start out working towards, let's say, a career path that will be financially rewarding, but later can't aren't sure whether that's really what they want to do. So we'll do some coaching and leading through some exercises on how to discover what their true passions are and what they can do with that in terms of their career. So there's a lot of different things that we do, but in high performance women typically that are already set in their career, it's about managing and finding the balances in their life because sometimes they get out of balance, whether it's too much time at work, not able to cope with stress, feeling guilty about not being home with the kids enough, or sometimes just spending enough time for their personal relationships.
Oh yeah, it's like an ordinary housewives now are gone out of date now because men and women now are out of work. They go to work, and the trouble
Right.
is when you got a woman who is at home, all day long, and she's been used to it, it's so difficult to get into a rhythm of kind of like coming up that household and going into another kind of situation where they got to do like I don't know anything. It could be anything what they're doing,
Right.
but because they're so used to being at home all the time doing the motherly stuff and everything, and and looking after all the kids. So how do you motivate people?
One of the things that we do is try to help them discover what their true passion is and where the balance lies in their life. So, this is very important because some people are really passionate about their career, other women are more passionate about their relationships with their husbands. As far as that goes, um, you really have to find the thing that they're most passionate about. What is it that means the most to them? What is the thing that they're really looking to change in their life? What kind of change are they really wanting to make? Because this is self motivating. It's self motivating when you discover what you're truly passionate about. Um, it doesn't take anybody to poke you when you come to someone and you say, hey, I'm really suffering with this, I got this problem, I can't figure out how to solve this. And you start getting into some details about what is the most important to you. Sometimes we go through an exercise on paper with a list of different things. I'll have people make lists of things that are most important uh, in a first, second, and third phase. And then we go through all kinds of different discussions in all these different areas of their life and figure out then narrowing it down to what really they're truly passionate about. And then we try to start with that. And like I said, once you realize what you're really passionate about, the motivation is there. It's already there because that's something that means a lot to you.
Yeah. What is a high performance woman?
Um, I would say that anyone who, it doesn't have to be that you have a career even outside the home. You can be a high performance woman and be running your household. In other words, you're a wife, a mother, you're a daughter, you're an aunt, okay, you're a cousin. So it might be just your family relationships and then running your own home. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're organizing, you're basically an uh, administrator of all the functions in your home. And you can be a high performance person in that capability. Where then we have high performance women who maybe are doctors or um, stockbrokers or, you know, you name it. You can be a high performance person no matter what you do. It's all about the quality of what you're doing.
Right. So if someone comes to you, um, and they're new, what is the first things what you do to them? Do you sit them down and say, okay, you look at their strengths and weaknesses, and do you look at the problems they have, or what do you actually do?
We actually do kind of like a survey. It's kind of like a written survey, and we go through some exercises and figuring out um, all the different ways that their life is mapped out at this moment. And then we make lists in different areas of what is most important in each area and what they feel is lacking in each area. So you kind of make almost like a map of your life as it exists today. And then as we go through the different lists and different things that they want improvements in or they need to change, um, we start narrowing things down to what needs to be worked on first, what needs to be worked on second, what needs to be worked on third, and so on. Um, and then with techniques of how to do those things. What will make those changes? What will be effective in helping them reach the goal that they're actually trying to reach in getting that particular area, let's say, to a high performance level.
Okay. Can martial arts improve your life?
I'm sorry.
Can martial arts improve your life?
Oh, absolutely. Martial arts is so awesome. Um, this is one of the things I got involved with um, in my early 20s and have been doing it ever since. One of the cool things about martial arts is it helps you learn how to focus, how to put things in perspective, how to um, encourage your creativity. There's so much to martial arts. Martial arts is a very deep subject. Um, and I'm not saying that all martial arts schools are that way, but the one that I work with and the master that I work with is definitely that way. It's more of a full person development center rather than just kicking and punching school. So
Wow.
it's all about personal development, um, learning how to be mindful, how to be in the moment, how not to, make judgments, predictions, um, developing yourself as a person. Really, really interesting. And the focus and ability to be sensitive enough to everything in your surroundings and enhance your connection to nature makes you a very, very different person. So it's quite a
Ex-
journey.
Explain. I'm getting people contact me and say, can Stacey explain about her medals and her trophies behind her, please?
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of trophies and medals behind me. The school that we have, we do a lot of promotion in competitions, such as, we have Student of the Month awards, we have competition in forms awards, we have um, leadership awards. We have a lot of different things that we make sure that, and a lot of these are belong to some of the students here too. So um, I competed in judo and then in Tai Chi and Wing Chun. So here in the school, judo and the nationals, and it was really fun. So I got a lot of a lot of awards for those things. It was very fun.
Explain explain each one.
That was
Each
art
martial
school.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Judo is kind of a style of martial arts. It's mostly about throwing and pinning, arm bars and chokes. Wing Chun and Tai Chi are a whole nother world. I started out in judo, which I just explained. And I did Hapkido, which is all about arm bars and something people remember Hapkido being like certain movies. You can name about that they focused on those, and those are all styles. They focus on certain types of um, techniques. But Wing Chun and Tai Chi are Chinese martial arts, and they are very broad. So they're more of a system. The difference between a style and a system, the style has, let's say, if you have a boxer and a judo guy, let's say. So the boxer specializes in what? Punching, right? And
yeah,
the judo guy specializes in throwing. So now, if they get into an altercation or some kind of problem, who's going to win that fight? Well, we
yeah,
don't really know because the boxer needs a little bit of distance, and the judo guy needs some up close and personal contact to get his throws off, right?
yeah,
So, and his fight is then ends up on the ground. Boxer's fight is upright. So, in Chinese martial arts, every single part of your body can be used as a weapon. So there's no specialty. It's everything, all encompassing. Now that's a true system instead of a style. So Wing Chun is kind of a scientifically based martial art. This is the one that Bruce Lee made famous. He was the most famous Wing Chun student that we know of. Most people recognize that name. And then he took Wing Chun, kind of tweaked it, and came up with his own art, Jeet Kune Do. And then Tai Chi, of course, is a beautiful martial art as well. It's very, very powerful. Um, the, the Tai Chi that I have studied is Yang Tai Chi and Chen Tai Chi, mostly Chen Tai Chi, which is the original family who created the art in China many, many, obviously, years ago. And the master that I train with is a lineage holder of that art. That's very rare. And so he's basically been written into the family book as a lineage holder of the art. So it's really, really an honor to be able to train with that master.
yeah. So
And
how long have you been teaching now?
probably about for Tai Chi and Wing Chun, probably about 10 years.
Right. And if people want to get involved in it, what advice can you give them?
I would say to, try to check out the schools, try to find some in your area that teach Wing Chun or Tai Chi. Tai Chi is so unbelievable too because Tai Chi you can do till the day you die. Some arts, are a little bit rougher on your joints, and but both of these arts are complete systems, so they're absolutely fantastic arts. They usually have an internal side to them too. And if you can find a school that does that, that's what you want to look for. So it's not just a kicking and punching kind of thing, but developing you from the inside out. And one of the things I always suggest is when you go check out a school, ask them what the meaning of the name of the art is. So for Wing Chun, what does Wing Chun mean? What does that mean? What are those
Mm.
words mean? They mean eternal spring, and that's because the art itself is self-renewing, so it's always fresh and always new what you're learning. And for Tai Chi, it's Supreme Ultimate Fist. Actually, the full name of Tai Chi is Tai Chi Quan or Tai Chi Chuan. You'll hear it that way too. And the meaning of that is Supreme Ultimate Fist. If you go to a school and you ask them what does that mean, the words Tai Chi, they should say Supreme Ultimate. If they can't tell you that, it kind of makes you wonder, you know. But that's what I would suggest. Ask them at least
So,
if they
so
know
Wing Chun,
meaning
Wing,
of the names.
right? Okay. So, are you saying that Wing Chun really then it's like basically kung fu then, isn't it?
Oh yes, both of these. Yeah, both of these arts are kung fu. And don't let Tai Chi fool you. Tai Chi is so powerful. One of the concepts we always explain to people that's kind of fun to understand is that if you've seen the movie The Matrix and you see the Keanu Reeves fighting the agents, you know, at the by the end of the movie, the agent is moving really, really fast, right? And Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves is just like, whatever. He's not even paying attention. He's just blocking and like it's nothing, you know. And this is the concept of Tai Chi because Tai Chi you learn very slowly. It's a very slow and beautiful movements, right? But what happens is when you become proficient in the art, you will see your attacker or your opponent coming at you in slow motion. So this
Mm.
is a very, very phenomenal and powerful concept. And Tai Chi is probably known as one of the most powerful arts out there. And yes, they're both Kung Fu.
Yeah, and Tai Chi actually is good for kind of like for your mind and for your soul, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely, without a doubt.
And for
Tai
and
Chi is kind
exercise.
Tai Chi is pretty cool because it will teach you, it will bring all your weaknesses to the forefront and you're going to figure out how to overcome those things. It takes a lot of maturity, a lot of focus to learn Tai Chi. It's a little more difficult. Wing Chun is more of a logical and simple kind of scientifically based body mechanics type of art. But again, it does have you can sometimes find someone who can teach the internal side of it. Um, but Tai Chi is especially challenging and good for your brain, without a doubt. And in fact, if you look into these arts, especially Tai Chi, you'll find a lot of studies have been done through the medical schools, Harvard Medical School. Just go online, Google what are the health benefits of practicing Tai Chi, and there's a lot of them. It's like the most
Mm.
powerful martial art, but it's also very good for your health. It protects your joints because you're moving, okay, but you're not pounding on the joints. It helps develop your memory, okay, something all of us think about all the time. Having a better memory is a great asset, especially as we age. Um, it will help you with your thinking, your temper, your temperament, let's say, um, your logical skills, your skills beyond logics. It's just a phenomenal art. I can't even tell you how much it will help you with coordination, flexibility, even weight loss. People practice Tai Chi uh, for 20 minutes a day or an hour a day, and you're able to lose a few pounds a month. So it's work, even though it's slow. You know, you're building
Mm.
all this strength in your lower body, and you'd be surprised. It's
Mm.
work too. So people use it for weight loss because they don't want to go running, right? When you're trying to lose weight and you're on the heavier side, you don't want to pound on your joints. So you need something that's kinder. And Tai Chi is just phenomenal. I mean, it's got so many health benefits. It can lower your blood pressure. It can help you with diabetes, maintaining your blood sugar at a better level. So it's really cool. It's a cool art.
And also you know, um, spirituality comes into it too, doesn't it? It's
Sure,
spiritual, isn't it?
sure. I think all the martial arts, if you are in a good school, you're in a with a good master, you're going to develop spiritually because there's an internal component to martial arts if you're a serious martial artist. There just is. And you know, you aren't going to be able to progress in these arts without becoming a better person. You have to become a better person, otherwise you're going to quit for sure, because it's just the way the arts develop you as a person. If you're not a good person, or you just want are looking to hurt somebody, you're not going to make it. You're going to end up quitting.
Hmm. Okay, let's answer these questions. Rob says, "What does Tai Chi do for your body?"
Oh my goodness. So there's a lot. You will definitely increase your flexibility. Your lower body strength will improve a lot. Depending, and each art is different. You know, if you talk about Tai Chi has at least five major lineages out there. There, there is Tai Chi that is made for medical benefits solely. So it's a totally different practice, and it might be just for coordination and memory. But the Chen Tai Chi that I do, let's say, this is going to increase your lower body strength. It's going to increase your fitness level because you're working with breathing in your lower body, and you're going to get into some deeper stances and so on, coordination. Um, it's going to help you with your stability. You know, one of the things that, in balance, one of the things that happens throughout your life, like I used to ride horses. I had horses for a while, and I fell off one time and got stuck in the stirrup, and it tore everything in this leg, you know, and that from the ankle up. So I was very unstable on that, that leg. But through the practice of martial arts and Tai Chi, it got a lot more strength and was a lot more solid. So it can do a lot for you. There's some practices in Tai Chi, such as Qigong, which will help you heal, um, you know, areas that have been injured before. So there's a lot going on in terms of helping you with your body. Like I said, you can lose weight. It's a good form of exercise that's not pounding on your joints.
Right. Okay. And sorry, I lost the questions. Richard wants to know, can I teach Tai Chi myself?
Well, you can, but you want to be certified. Tai Chi is a complex martial art, I would say, somewhat. And but there are teaching programs out there. For instance, the school I am, you can get into a teaching certification program here, and you can go out and teach. Absolutely.
Right. Okay. And which is the better, yoga or Tai Chi?
Well, I love Tai Chi. I've done some yoga too, and yoga is wonderful. But Tai Chi is so awesome because, as a woman in today's world, I believe that it's very important for all women and children, even men, to, to have some martial arts background. We live in in a very strange world today, very different from when I was young. And I think everyone needs self defense skills. And Tai Chi itself is, because it's developing so many different things in your mind, your memory, physically, mentally, plus you're getting the martial arts with it as well, one of the most powerful martial arts in the world. I would always pick Tai Chi because it has so much to offer you.
Right. Okay. Can Tai Chi help to can Tai Chi help to prevent falls?
Oh yes, because as I was saying, you when you are practicing Tai Chi, you're definitely um, gaining a lot in the area of balance because you start out, you don't have much balance, and you'll find once in a while you're standing on one leg or moving from one leg to another, and you don't quite have the balance. But of course, with time and practice, you get much stronger and much more balanced. You're able to do things that you couldn't do before. Absolutely. And when you look up those medical studies online, you're going to see that they promote Tai Chi in all the medical facilities now for helping people with balance, to maintain their balance and lower body strength, to increase their memory, make their memory better, and in a general overall health practice, that it's really well supported by the medical community.
Okay. Amanda wants to know, can Tai Chi help with arthritis?
With arthritis?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I mean, one of the things, if you have arthritis, you know that you need to keep moving. You always need to keep moving. So, and Tai Chi is really cool because you can practice it anywhere, anytime. You can stand up from your desk and practice Tai Chi for a couple minutes at work. You don't have to have a partner. And I have arthritis myself. I have not only osteoarthritis, but rheumatoid arthritis. And Tai Chi has been a big help to me. Absolutely.
Do I and oh, Paul wants to know, don't I need to be fit to do Tai Chi?
No, no, you absolutely do not. That one of the cool things about Tai Chi is that, um, oh my gosh, if you're not fit and let's say you've gained some pounds and you don't feel, you've kind of gotten, so you're sitting in that chair a lot and you're not very fit, to go to a taekwondo school and start kicking and punching is like out of the question. It's just not going to happen because you're not able to do it. You're going to hurt yourself. But Tai Chi is really cool. You can start out in a very not too deep of stances. You start out with Tai Chi. It's a very gentle on your body, very gentle on your joints. And a lot of people really enjoy it because it's kind of like one of the names of Tai Chi is meditation in motion, right? So if you can imagine this, you're developing a lot internally while you're doing this exercise. That if you can imagine meditation in motion, you're not going to be doing something that's really rowdy or
Mm.
hard on your body. So if you are in out of shape or overweight, it's a great art. It really is, because you can, as you lose weight and you become more fit and you build more strength, you're able to do a little bit deeper stances. But this is something that you can work with over time.
Okay. And Luke wants to know, can I injure myself doing Tai Chi?
Well, I suppose you could injure yourself doing anything, right? But in
Yeah.
general, I would say no, because um, there's nothing out there in Tai Chi that, it's like I said, it's not hard on your body. Now, I suppose if you know, you did some crazy thing and start, trying to do something like stand on one foot and jump somewhere and you fall, you could hurt yourself. But there's no
Yeah.
jumping in Tai Chi. There's no craziness really going on. And there's so many different types of Tai Chi again. So, for instance, like I was saying earlier, there's probably five major families, lineages of Tai Chi. And there's one that people can use that are in a wheelchair. So Tai Chi has been adapted in a lot of ways for people at whatever level, fitness level you're at. It's an unbelievably beautiful art. There are actually competitions in Tai Chi too, with the forms and with some kind of partner practices where,
So the exercise you can use in a wheelchair, say, is that woo?
yes, yes, that's right. That's
Right.
right.
Okay.
Very good. That's
Well,
right. So there's a couple of them, Wu and the Sun style. There's that do more, are have been adapted to, help people with various things that can't even walk. So if you can imagine, Tai Chi is definitely not something that people go do and then they get injured. That's not wouldn't be a typical scenario for Tai Chi for sure.
okay. And the last question, Rachel says, can I learn Tai Chi from a DVD or from a book?
You can, but it's very difficult. It won't be the quality that you can get from an instructor. That's for sure. Um, Tai Chi is so detailed. If you want to do it well, and I always say, if you're going to do something, you know, you want to do it decently well, right? If you decide you want to do something and you like it, maybe you try it on a video or something and you say, oh, I kind of like this, then go out and join a school if you can. Because if you can find a good master and join the school, you'll learn so much more. There's so much to Tai Chi. It's just huge. You could practice Tai Chi and learn Tai Chi your whole life and you'll never learn everything. It's a very huge subject. It's really cool. It's something you can grow with your whole life. And you don't, you're not going to outgrow it and say, oh, I know everything already. And you're not going to get to the point where you go, oh, I'm too old now. I can't do that anymore. Or that kind of thing. It's something that will stay with you that you can have your whole life. It's really unbelievably awesome.
Brilliant. Stacey, thank you so much.
You're
That
so
is, thank you for answering all the questions and everything. I think that they're a bit nosy people, they are, aren't they? uh,
yeah.
but thank you so much for answering all the questions. And that was brilliant. Thank you so much. So if you want to contact Stacey, Stacey Bianchi, you can contact her on Facebook. And also, Stacey's got a website, and you got a
Yes.
website, and please contact her on there. And yeah, so please look out for more of her because she should be back very soon. We love having her, and we kind of learn, we learn something new every time when Stacey comes on, and that is really good. Stacey, thank you so much for your
You're
time.
so welcome. You're so welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm always excited to get the word out to people about different things they can do to help them. That's what it's all about, helping others. So that's what we're here
And
for.
that's what we do. Do you know? Uh, Next week it'll be a year since we've been doing this.
Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm so chuffed about it, and people like you are kind of like getting people to be motivated, and and we get a lot of feedback, and thank you so much.
Yeah, that is so awesome. I really love what you're doing because it's all about helping others. That's what we're here for. The more we give, the more we get back. So
That's it,
all,
yeah.
all
And we
awesome.
do everything for free. That's what we do.
Yep,
We don't ask for nothing. All we ask is respect for all our guests, and that's it.
that's awesome.
Because we love all our guests. Anyway, Stace, thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. God bless. Bye bye.
God bless. Bye bye. Have a great day.